Haha, what is going on, world outside of my reality? Welcome to this reflection, random reflection of the day. Hope that you enjoy it. Hope I enjoy it. I don't even know entirely what I want to talk about. I actually had a little bit of a brain fart where, honestly, you can talk about anything. I could talk about anything. Some topics will be better than others, depending on my knowledge, but if you've got an opinion, if you've got a brain, you've got a mind, and a little bit of creativity, you can talk about anything. And I didn't know what to talk about. What do I choose? And it reminded me of a particular time where I had completely just crazy writer's block. I don't know why. Writer's block, trying to do creative work, write for my blog. So much going on, and I just couldn't get the process flowing. And I remembered a tip that I actually believe I got from the Minimalist podcast, Ryan McAdemus and Joshua Fields Milburn. They're talking about different ways to get the creative juices flowing and write, and the recommended way, and I'm sure they probably didn't invent this, but I got it from them, and I loved it, is you turn off spell check. Oh, of course, we're on a computer. I have a Mac. You turn on your computer, you bring up Microsoft Word or whatever you're using to take your notes. You turn off spell check, and you actually make the font white. And disclaimer, be very careful, make sure you're actually typing, because you make the font white and you can't actually see what you're typing. So if I were to just hammer on the keyboard, it would just come up blank. But it's still processing and writing the letters, it's just not showing you the letters. And since your spell check's up, there's no red lines telling you this or that this is wrong, that's wrong. And the idea is that it's get the juices flowing, complete free write, get the juices flowing, and you don't hit backspace, you don't use the backspace, you don't rewrite sentences, you just write as you go. I think it's incredible for getting the creative juices going, to get it all on paper. The beauty is always in the editing and the rewriting, but you get the ideas out, you get them out naturally. And I think really what is special about this, and what brought it up when I couldn't figure out what I wanted to talk about, was the simple concept of not editing my thoughts, not overthinking, having just bitter acceptance, and just letting the creative juices come out naturally. It's very easy to get caught up, is this right, is that right, am I going to phrase my sentences well, am I going to get the best location, should I get sunshine, should I do this inside, outside, Thunderbody shirt, should I be wearing a different shirt, but I love Thunderbody. You have all these thoughts, and there's a lot of hitting backspace, and a lot of spell correcting, and a lot of straight up deleting or moving on. And it's very, very effective just to let it out, just to get the creative juices flowing, and just to get the words on the page, the words on the film, the thoughts out of your head. It's a very common theme in pretty much all these video blogs, whatever you want to call it, reflections I've been doing. I'm noticing a common theme that it's really, like I said in the first video, just do it, just go for it. Enjoy the process and the journey. Love the completion, love every little part of it, but really enjoying just trying and working and learning as you go along. This video is me typing those blank words on a page. It's a great writing exercise, and awesome thing happened one time. It was hilarious. Oh yeah, I didn't even finish the story. So writer's block. Use this process to get the juices flowing, just to write it, just to jump right in. And what I did is, so I'm typing like a madman, nothing showing up on my page. Since I'm not worrying too much about spelling and errors, and I'm not a great typer anyways, not even really looking at the laptop. There's not really any reason that you would have to look at the laptop, since there's nothing coming up on the page, you're just hitting the buttons. So I'm literally like drinking my iced coffee, extremely tired. I'm very tired today. It's always an interesting feeling. I'm tired and I'm drinking my coffee, and I think my left eye is probably twitching a little bit, and I gotta get this work done. I gotta get flowing. I gotta make it happen. And I'm just typing away, kind of probably drooling on myself a little bit, looking up to the corner. Maybe I see a cute girl over the coffee shop, and I take a little look at her, use her as inspiration to write something new, maybe make an observation of the person walking outside, making observations on the taste of the coffee, and really just getting into details and writing exactly what comes to my mind as I go, and letting these just thoughts just flow right out of me onto the page. And so I kind of have my eyes closed, one eye closed, and I look up, and basically there had been a kid sitting behind me for quite some time. I don't know exactly how long, but let's say I'm right here, he was behind the camera, so he was sitting, I was like this. So he's behind me, he has a clear view of my laptop, and as I people watch, drool, fall asleep, as I'm typing, this kid is just looking at my Microsoft Word document, and it's just a big old white screen and nothing's happening. And I'm just like typing away, looking around, and I'm just imagining now, like, this kid was looking at me and he was like, this dude is freaking insane. What's happening? He was young enough that he probably didn't know, like, the concept of being a creeper, but he could have been like, wow, is this guy pretending to type so he can creep on people? Or maybe this person just, like, is playing, like, kind of like when a kid pretends to drive a car. Like, maybe I'm pretending to type because I actually have a disorder and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm pretending to play. Or like when you play a song on the keyboard and pretend to play, like I'm doing something like that. All I know is that he was sitting behind me for quite some time. So after he walked by me with his mom, he probably like an 8-9-year-old kid, they don't really know how body language works in terms of being polite, what to do, what not to do, because his mom's talking to some person, and this kid is just staring at me like, mouth open, just like the surprised, dull look at me, kind of just like, are you all right? Are you okay? And I was dumbfounded because I'm looking at him like, why are you looking at me, bro? I mean, I didn't actually do that. I wasn't like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna kick your ass. I wasn't actually mad at the kid. I'm like, why is this kid staring at me? He's making me very uncomfortable. I'm actually typing this a little bit as he's staring at me, like, kid staring at me, brown eyes, piercing look, uncomfortable. And I'm typing this, and it's not until I go back and read it that I realize that I was kind of looking a little crazy. So, funny story, creative juices flowing, you just let it out. I got a great story out of that. Everything I had wrote in that reflection was kind of crap, most of it, but just that experience, that was where the gold came in. That was the creative moment. Free write, make it happen, free think, be open-minded, try things, and I think that's it for this video, because I actually have, it's beeping. I didn't charge my battery, apparently. It's beeping at me. I don't want this to die before I get to say goodbye. So peace. I love you. That's love you. God bless. Pound it. Ben here. Taking off. Subscribe, like, share, follow me. Links below to Instagram, all the places. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you have any ideas, any comments, place them right down below. Maybe you try this exercise, tell me how it works. Place those down below. Message me, email me. I'd love to interact with you. Give me some ideas. I'll talk about them. I'll talk about anything. Just give me a good idea and we'll fucking crush it together. Alright, peace, y'all. Cobb's Hill. Definitely a spring day. See you guys later.